Hi, Joel. My name's
Hi, Tony.
Corona. Welcome to the Black Filmmakers Matter podcast. I spoke to you last night, and like I told you earlier, I couldn't sleep because you had so many things running through my head, and I could not wait to ask you questions. So, are you
Sure, thank
ready?
I'm ready. Thanks for having me.
So, I'm a filmmaker also, but I'm a young filmmaker. I'm a young filmmaker. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm still learning. So when I spoke to you last night, my mind was blown. Like literally, I didn't know there were I know there are people that color movies, but I didn't know there were color artists, colorists that, specialize in that. And when I saw your videos, which I want you to tell us, your social media and all of that,
Sure.
it was amazing. The colors just popped and it kept my attention.
Sure, well,
And
thank
I
you.
didn't I didn't need words. I didn't need, verbiage. I just wanted to look.
Uh-huh. Sure.
So, yeah, so talk to us about that.
Color correction, sure. Color correction is a type of editing. It's just another part of the editing process, like visual effects or sound or graphics or titles, things like that.
Uh-huh.
The colors
Okay.
sort of enhances the look of the uh, video and makes it more emotional, make it look more professional, more presentable. A lot of times in the professional world, they shoot a film and it's flat. I don't know if you ever noticed or know what I'm
Yes,
talking about, but it's very
yes.
kind of gray.
Mhm.
It's shot like that because it's just easier for the camera to record like that. And it's less information to process.
Okay.
So a colorist will go and they will enhance the color and make it not so flat and gray.
So it looks
Um,
more okay, I gotcha.
yeah, and the colors of a film can enhance it. It's usually the director's choice. It's not my choice as to what
Right.
color or whatever or how it should look. It's usually
Mhm.
decided with the director. Long before I get it or at the
Right.
beginning of the project. So for example, like a movie like The Matrix has sort of like a dark green sort of look to it, um, very dark greens and blues and things like that. And a movie like 300 with all the Spartans is very, there you go, there it is. Yeah, everyone's seen it and they always know what I mean.
Right.
The Matrix and the movie 300 with the Spartans, very different looks. But,
Yes, I love that movie, that visual, yeah, 300.
yeah.
For some reason, I like dark movies, Joel.
Uh
Like
huh.
Batman, 300. It's kinda, dim blue, black kindish tint.
Sure, yeah. It's a popular look now.
So when you work on your films, tell me about what are you working on now?
Now things have slowed down for me recently now. Right now I'm working on just the color grade, a few edits for a short films my friends shot.
Mhm.
I have two friends that are directors, they're independent directors, and they shot two films and they asked me or I asked them if I could color grade their film
Right.
and they said yeah. So I'm working on that. That's it really. I usually shoot a lot of my own stuff. But I sort of had a big life
Mhm.
change, so I had to slow down on that a little bit for now.
Okay, now what I really want you to get into, what I've been waiting for, the meat and potatoes. Um, Yesterday you told me there's like a art to storytelling to where a lot of movies you should be able to watch without sound and understand what's going on. Give me the examples you gave earlier, like a soap opera compared to a movie, compared to like you mentioned the soap opera. Could we?
Sure.
Yeah, could we do
Well,
that with
what
a
I
soap
meant,
opera?
huh? Yes, yes. What I meant was, like some films are visually stronger than others. The ideal movie you should be able to watch mute with no sound and be able to understand the story and what's going on and kind
Yeah.
of what's being said.
Mhm.
Um, but not every movie can do that. A soap opera, for example, would have a hard time with that because it is about relationships and characters, and those types of shows are about the talking and the drama. So it would
Okay.
be hard to watch that kind of show and without sound and understand what's going
Beautiful.
on. But a
Okay.
movie like any movie in the theaters, really. I know a big movie now is like The Equalizer 3. It's like an action movie. It's
Right.
probably very visual. I haven't seen it, but you probably have an easier time watching that without sound and understand the story.
Right. So
So
like I
movies should
Go
The
ahead.
movie should focus on the. You should always focus on the story and the visual part of the movie. It's a big part of it. You
Yes.
don't want to shoot a film with people talking, only close-ups of people talking. That's a mistake a lot
Right.
of beginner filmmakers do.
And that takes
Um,
away from, I think I did that once. And I noticed that it takes away from the story, I think. Like if you do a close-up shot, it's different than when the one going further back showing everything tells more than the just right here. So even your shot tells your story.
hmm
So it's
Exactly.
amazing. Yeah. Okay. So color, other than color artists, do you direct? Do you, what else do you do?
Yeah, my other strength, I'm good at editing and color
Strength.
correction, part of
Mhm.
editing, but also
Okay.
directing and writing, sort of creating a treatment or an outline or a script for a music video or a commercial or something like that, and then going out and finding the crew and the talent, the locations, the directing part of it. That's
Right.
that's what
So
I'm
you
good at. That's
do,
what I do.
you're one of the ones that wear many hats, like 10
Yeah,
hats.
yeah, I do. I mean, I wouldn't say I wear many hats. If you have to, if I have to, I will. But I know a lot of things, and I always try to work with other people. I don't try to do everything by myself.
Right.
Um, you know, a lot of times with low budget productions, you kind of have to wear many hats. But
Right.
that's not the goal. You're
Right.
not, in my opinion, you're not any better for doing everything yourself.
Mhm.
I mean, a mark of a professional is being able to work for other people. You
Right.
know,
And Joel, what is your, I'm gonna ask all you guys this. What's your favorite film?
a
Old,
favorite
new?
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one of my favorites is Seven Samurai by Akira Kurosawa.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You in the movie? It's
Um,
black and white. It's old. It came out maybe in like 1968. It's an old movie.
I remember
But
that movie.
the story is very good. You can watch it now and really, really connect with you.
Right. So what about that movie? So we could teach the young folks. What about that movie connected you? Was it just the story? Was it the, what was it about it that connected you emotionally? And even
Um,
visually, what did you like about it?
sure. I mean, what I liked about it was um, how they depicted like the action, like the samurai in a realistic way. A lot
Okay.
of times in movies, especially nowadays, the samurai have these types of warriors have supernatural skill. They move super fast. It's very
Okay.
dramatized. It looks
Right.
cool. It's very visual. It
Right.
looks cool, and like in people's imaginations, that's what samurai can do. But
Right.
realistically, those are real people for a
Mhm.
long time. They're real warriors, and how
Yes.
they fought sort of isn't so flashy. It's really not. To see two
Right.
masters fight or to see a master fight a beginner or some show off, the fight's over in like 3 seconds.
Right.
The movie does a good job at showing how a master can win a fight and how they duel. It's sort of done in a realistic way. How they fight off bandits. They're
Agreed.
not they're
Yeah.
not Avengers. They don't have superpowers. They can't
Right.
shoot 100 arrows. In 2 minutes. So how the way the movie is how it depicts that action in the life of the
Right.
samurai was very very interesting, and I've never seen before. I just thought it was done well.
I love the way you did that, the way you differentiated each thing, like the digital, the fancy stuff we have now compared to when we didn't have that. And you had to work a
Mhm.
little harder, for an action scene or whatever.
Sure.
Um, you are in LA now, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So one filmmaker, I asked him the difference between London filming and filming here. And he said London's like really behind, right? In
Mhm.
film. So he said they're making things like Boys in the Hood right now.
Oh,
And as
okay.
you know, we surpassed that like eons
Yeah,
ago. But
sure.
I wanted to ask you, what kind of film or projects do you think we're lacking that we need more of?
Where in New Jersey?
And not New Jersey. I mean, I'll say overall. As
Overall?
as a black filmmaker,
Uh huh.
and how would I word this? As a black filmmaker, what are movies you would like to see more of?
More of as a black filmmaker, as an
Right.
African American. I mean,
Yes, sir.
I mean, just movies that aren't so heavy-handed with the fact that the lead actor is black or the director is black. A good
Right.
example is the movie Get Out, Jordan Peele's films,
Yes.
or
Mhm.
even the one with the aliens. What was the one that came out recently? Oh, Nope.
Yeah.
Um,
What
that
did you
movie.
think about that?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I like Aliens. I think his style is very good. I
Right.
mean, it's an all black cast, but it never. I don't think they ever mentioned once that they're black people. Things happen, obviously. They do, and I don't know. They have that culture. They have that identity, but it's not really about them being black. It's about the aliens, you
It's
know.
about
And like when Hollywood makes a movie, if there's a black guy in the movie or any minority in the movie, it's always
uh,
like the stereotype or something like that. In
right.
recent years, it's changed a lot, you
You're
know.
awesome.
But that's really what I want. I don't, I mean, I don't know.
I think,
That's
yeah,
what
I
I want.
think that's the basics of what we all want to see, someone who looks like us starring in a movie. I think,
Yeah,
that's a dream. That's what we all want. And
sure.
how long have you been doing this, Joel?
Oh, well, I always liked movies and filmmaking.
Mhm.
In high school, I was lucky. My high school in Patterson, they had a TV production studio at Kennedy. I don't know.
Yes, I forgot you were from New Jersey too, and I'm in New
Yeah.
Jersey.
So I like that. The teachers there knew that I liked movies and I wanted to make movies or videos since I first showed up in freshman. So I knew it from a young age what I wanted to do. So that, and then I went to college for it. I went to college maybe in 2000. Well, I graduated high school in 2009. So maybe I
Mm,
went to college
mhm,
in 2009. I didn't
mhm.
start not long after I graduated. So
Okay.
maybe
So
over 10
at the
years.
high school age, you knew what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm 32 now. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're trying to teach or show, other high school students that they could do the same thing you did. And they
Sure.
don't
Yeah.
have to have like $1 million. They don't have to know big producers and they can get out there and do this on their own, just like we're doing.
Yeah. Yes, you can. Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Is there anything, if there was a young person sitting in front of you, you're talking to a young person, what are three things you would tell them concerning following their dreams in filmmaking and what to do and what not to do? Like
Oh
advice.
boy. Uh huh. Sure. Just try it. Try everything. Don't be afraid to fail. Get it wrong. Um, just, shoot what you like. There's lots of things to shoot. You can shoot shows, music shows. That's something I like to do. You can take your camera. You can take your iPhone. Go and record the band or the artist. Even an art show. If
That's
they
right.
allow you, you can record the art and then tell me I made a video. Can I post it online? Can I tag you in it? Stuff like that. That's a good way to start and to make connections.
Right. And you and
In
use your
film.
friends. Yeah. Use your friends and your family.
Sure, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you can
Hmm.
record animals if you like animals. You can take videos or photos of
Yes.
them. You
Uh-huh.
know, tell the owner, "Hey, I made a video of your cat." People love it.
Right.
Kind of post it online. You can practice editing, and if you're just starting out, if you want to make a movie, sure,
Mhm.
just go and do it. Just
That's
go and do it.
right. That's it. I don't know if you understand the gems you dropping. You've been doing
Oh,
it long and probably been saying the same things year after year, but you're dropping gems. You're helping me. Like I said, I
sure.
haven't been doing it. I'm older than you, but I haven't been doing it as long as you have. So you're
That's
you're
okay.
teaching me right now. So I guess this is what it's about,
Sure.
us
Yeah.
sharing that love. Yeah.
You just got to do what you like. Got to find what you like and do it. A lot of people get into film for reasons, for not the best reasons. For men, it's a lot of time to talk to girls. That's a big
Yes.
part of it. That's a
Yeah.
big. It's a big like issue problem I've noticed with
Uh-huh.
working with people. It's like
Right.
why are you an actor? Are you really a filmmaker? Are you're really just trying to meet girls? I get it. I
Hmm.
get it, but I'm not here for that. You know.
So I'm noticing that real filmmakers are not, that leaves a bad taste in our mouths. Like
Uh
if
huh.
you're not serious with your craft and you're
Yeah.
just doing it for popularity and money,
Hmm.
and you have to love
Yeah.
what you do first. You have to,
Yeah. Yeah.
or
It might take a
even
while.
right.
it might take a while for someone to realize that. A lot of people I went to film school with, maybe they like movies and maybe they weren't trying to talk to girls, but after a while, they sort of lost, the passion for it, or you started to do something else,
Right.
and you just have to be doing it for the right. You have to really like it. You can't just be doing it, like you said, for the fame or the money.
Right. You have to love it. Joel, thank you so much for
No problem.
dropping these beautiful gems, man. I can't wait to get home and watch this video again.
No
Um,
problem.
thank you for calling in and sharing this information with us, and we hope you come back and talk to us
Sure.
some
Well,
more.
thanks, Corona. Yeah, I'll be here. You can message me anytime.